Hey, this is Bryan from the Casual Try Hard podcast. We're doing another Brothers War draft. We have like a colorless good card. It's kind of green, but it's colorless on the front end. So we'll totally take this Angry Monkey. Uh, Horn Stone Seeker, we know we like that. Battery Bear really hasn't worked out. Um, Maybe Goreplow if it were to wheel. Or Boulder Branch Golem. Or Gaia's Gift has been good, but we're going to take the Angry Monkey. If you want to listen to me and my podcast partner James talk all things magic, just search Casual Triad MTG anywhere you listen to a podcast. I think we go for the throat here. Like, Urza's really not done that much in this format. Sort of the meek, not really getting the job done. So yeah, I think it's go for the throat. If you want to reach out to us on social media, you can find us at CasualTryHardMTG on Twitter, on Facebook, and we also have a Discord server. All that link's in the description below. I think we go for the throat. And if you want to support the podcast, there's ways to do that. We have our TCG Player affiliate link, and we have our Patreon link down in the description as well. So, with all my shilling done, let's finish the rest of these picks. All right, so we've got two white uncommons, one that is hot trash, and one that is fine. We have Chromatic Star, we have Prison Sentence. This card is super annoying. It is more annoying the more I play against it. Like, if you don't have, like, a 2-drop creature, you just, like, take 6 and it's awful. But I think I'm going to take Prison Sentence. I'm not committed to any color. And, like, Monkey Man, the front side of Monkey is splashable, right? Just a 3-mana 2/1 or really a 3-mana 4/3 is fine. So if we're leaning kind of black white with Monkey just being whatever, we can Hero of the Dunes. Like, this card has been impressive. So yeah, we'll take Hero of the Dunes. I mean, Spectrum Sentinel is fine, but I think Hero of the Dunes with Prison Sentence and go for the throat. Let's just take that and kind of lock in. We have Emergency Weld or Power Stone Fracture. We have 2 removal spells. Let's Emergency Weld as a way to get some value. The Power Stone Fracture is good. But, yeah, we'll just do this. Ambush Paratrooper. It's been a long time since we paratrooped some people. But Ambush Paratrooper is pretty solid. Boulder Branch Golem. But with Hero of the Dunes, like, we kind of want to keep our mana cost lower. This is kind of locking us into white-black. Yeah, so I don't think I want Ravenous Gigamole. I'll take Thopter Architect. It's fine. It's no, Gigamole's no airlift guy. I would definitely take an airlift guy or two. But, you know, we only have 1 artifact right now, but artifacts are just like a dime a dozen in this set. Like, Emergency Weld gives you 1. Thopter Architect could give you flying off of that Simian Simulacrum. So yeah, I think this is fine. I was just thinking, like, maybe Emergency Weld should go on my cube. Alright, so like, Haywire Might is a maybe. Just because, like, if we have a little bit of green for maybe Monkey Man, or just Phalanx Vanguard, I'm going to take the Haywire Might. Right, it is just a 1-mana 1/1 worst case. And when it dies, I get 2 life. So, like, there's a lot going on here to like. So, Lauren's Escape's probably the play here. We're not going to Gaia's Gift. We're not going to Battery Bear. So some cheap white interactions good here. Nothing that I really want. I'm going to take Thran Power Suit because it is literally something I can play. I'm going to take another Thopter Architect. Right now, this is kind of pushing us to getting some creatures, some artifacts on the team. 1 mana 1/2. We'll take this. Nothing's great here. We'll supply drop. Why wasn't this like the whatever llama for Fortnite card? The supply llama. This would have been perfect. Like, no one would have cared, but it would have been perfect for that card. So, these aren't great with what we got going on with Hero of the Dunes, but otherwise, like, we have like kind of a coherent deck. These two cards are a little sus, but what can you do? So we would like a little bit of fixing, especially like some green fixing for Haywire Might. So, yeah, what's it called? Oh gosh, what is it called? Evolving Wilds 2. Nothing great here. We'll split some Power Stones in the sideboard. So, yeah, and then Mind Worker will go to the board, but we have it there if we need it. So we're not gonna take Hercule's Meditation. We're not probably a corrupt deck. Like, this is fine, but nothing great. I kind of think it's probably just Overwhelming Remorse. Power Stone Fracture is also interesting, but we'll just Overwhelming Remorse. We'll just take the decent removal spell. That kind of hurts that our rare was whatever, triple blue, and just could not even like try to convince ourselves that we could play that. Now here, I do feel like we're white, so like we can't Junkyard, but Gixian Puppeteer, it does just bring back a creature. So even though I don't think we're gonna trigger the draw 2 mode, it does just like the second ability is just reasonable, and it's like a 4/3 for 4, which isn't embarrassing. So I think that's fine. So we kind of got paid back. First I've seen this. Oh yeah, we're not gonna play that. I think it's just Static Net. Like, I kind of want it to be a Recruitment Officer, but let's just take the removal spell. Let's not get too cute here. We're gonna take this. It does give us a way to grind a little bit. Passing to the Power Stone Fracture is big sad. Also, Disenchant is interesting, right? Like, okay, perfect. Airlift Chaplain. That's good. Like, that's a sign that white is probably pretty open. Of the things here, just take another Haywire Might. I might not play them. Like, they might just go away. Like, I'm not super attached to them. Emergency Weld. So, like, we've got 11 creatures, some of which I'm not super happy with. We need more creatures, but we do have ways to so we got Lauren. Do we have any other legends? No. All right, so Lauren just buys something back itself. All right, like a 2-mana 1/1 that gets us back something from our graveyard is probably fine, and that's how this card reads. So fine. Power Stone Fracture is the right pick. I mean, I kind of wanted to take Hercule's Final Meditation just to take the rare, but this is the right pick. So let's make the right pick here. I know, sad to make the right pick there. I don't want Gigamole, so I'm not gonna take it. I will take a Dig Site. I don't want to play it, but there's a world that I could put this back. So, like, could really go for some, I'm trying to think of other Death Touch creatures. Like, just some way to, like, make this Emergency Weld good. So, like, in actuality, probably Haywire Might goes away. So that leaves us with, like, 9 creatures. So we need to take, like, 4 or 5 creatures here. And, like, Thopter Architect is not great. So there's a few cards we could, like, see getting rid of here. We'll take another uncommon. Look at us. So many uncommons. So much Vault Progress. Like, we can take that. Cage Sun. Hey, we're taking the Battle Thopter, man. We got hooked up. Right? Like, this is good. Another Flash Threat. What is it? You make us. Okay. Yeah, like, that's fine. Right? Airlift Chaplain gets it. Perfect. Alright, Astronaut's Flesh Mechanist. Their Flesh Mechanist, that's good. There's our Death Touch creature to trade off and buy back with Emergency Weld. Man, oh man. I love when a plan comes together. We could use some ways to draw cards. No, like, we're drawing cards by getting cards back, as opposed to, like, legitimately drawing cards. So we had one of these come around late. And I'm just going to take the Combat Thresher. I know it doesn't kind of fit with the, like, mana 3 or less thing we've got going on, but it is pretty good. And this is a legendary artifact creature for Lauren. Nice. I think this is an easy Airlift Chaplain. And again, also our secret card draw. Now we're at 13 creatures. Okay, so now anything that goes in, we've got to cut something. Because, like, dig sites, whatever. So, like, I think Thopter Architect is our first cut. Or Spectrum Sentinel. Because, I mean, let's be real. Does anyone like Spectrum? Anyone? Right, you don't hear about ambush paratrooper jokes. No, people love paratroopers, but they hate themselves some Spectrum. So I just take another Lauren here. Right, it's a little awkward, but I think that, like, Repair and Recharge is also interesting, but I have a lot of ways to get stuff back from the graveyard. So let's Lauren and probably cut a Thopter Architect. So, yeah, we can kind of aggressively trade off in the early game and then just, like, have Lauren get stuff back. Same with Hero of the Dunes. Oh. This is good. The Scrapwork Cohort is good. Probably cut Spectrum Sentinel now. Yeah, we, like, never got any fixing for our green stuff. Oh. Well then. And an Airlift Chaplain. Man. I think we should take Hero of the Dunes. Power Stone Engineer, I guess? Like, nothing really speaks to me in this pack, but we'll take Power Stone Engineer. It dies for value. Whatever, we're gonna take a Defabricate to just, like, progress that vault. Carrion Locust is fine. That probably cuts the other Thopter Architect. Nothing here is good. We'll take the Lauren. Take another Ashnod's and you know what? I'm gonna take one of these because I don't know if I've ever taken one of those. Let's work on, like, filling out the set. At Moment of Defiance, I think I'll cut Ashnod's Intervention, probably the dig site, sure. And then last but certainly not least, another Airlift Chaplain. Last pick Airlift Chaplain, come on. All right, so we've kind of improved our 2-drop slot. Nope. So our 2-drops are all, like, late game like, we have these 3 emergency welds that are just kind of late game stuff. Come on, Arena. You can do it. There we go. I swear my computer is good. Or at least good enough for Arena. How many creatures do I have? 15. I think I'm kind of topped out at creatures here. So I've got Hero of the Dunes to bring stuff back. Puppeteer to bring stuff back. So what can these... This is 3 or less. This is 3 or less. This is anything. So how many creatures do I have 3 or less? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like half my creatures. Maybe it's 1 emergency weld. So we don't have like a million emergency welds when we don't have a ton to get back with them. Well, we have a ton to get back with them, but we don't have a ton of early game things to make this a turn 2 play. And then, yeah, Lauren's Escape. Sure. I think this is reasonable. Let's look at our mana real quick. We are basically split evenly. So, yeah, 9-8 is fine. Yep, let's give this a go. All right, we're on the draw with 2 lands. I think we can keep this. Right, we do need, like... We're in an awkward spot that we need both lands and action. So, you know, maybe this was a terrible keep. Well, there's lands, so that's good. Let's just blow this guy up. I don't want to deal with it. May not have been the play, but... Yeah. Gonna hold off here, because, like, Gixian Puppeteer blocks that. And I'll just play this. Because I don't want to, like, Puppeteer it and, like, Puppeteer and get it countered. And, like, if they do get close to the mana, no blocks, I can always, kill it. Alright, that's fine. No attacks. Just Puppeteer. There you go. Alright, that kind of holds things down. Now if they were, like, to kill Puppeteer, I can emergency weld it back. And killing it gives me, Alright, that's fine. I'll block there. I don't think I have a way to sacrifice a creature, do I? I'll get that back. We'll eat their creature. All right, like this is a thing. Sure. I'm just gonna prison sentence this so I don't keep getting beat down. Well, the monkey's fine. Alright, that can make my Power Stone Engineer get through. Yep, can make my Power Stone Engineer get through. Okay, they dip that guy. Short. Get in, Power Stone Engineer. Excellent. I don't have any creatures, right? No. Alright. No blocks. Okay. I'm just gonna swing out here, like... Feel like the race is in my favor. Okay. We're gonna kill that. We get in 7. Okay. So now I feel like they kind of have to hang back. Does this have scry one? It does. Oh yeah, we'll keep that. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Sure. I was gonna say, does this kill me? But it does not. I mean, it's close. But it does not actually kill me. I'm assuming they're gonna block in such a way that things die. Yep. Thank you. Make it so this gets through. All right. Okay. Not a... Neat. Neat. All right. So now I'm gonna leave back. You're kidding, because they didn't kill anything. Like, none of my cards do anything? God. Alright, is there, like, last card? Yep. I was gonna say, is there last card a creature? Kinda has to be. Oh, and it's... They still have another turn. Of course! Wow, okay, cool. I think this is good. We can keep this. Like, we need a white source. Alright, that makes my flesh mechanism way worse, but whatever. I would like to talk to the arena devs and just say, hey, can we please make it so the time between me losing and having and me getting to play the next game is shorter? Because when you like lose, it's like it sticks on the defeat screen for like ever. Okay, I guess Power Stone Fracture would have let me sack a creature. That would have been good last game. Sure. Like, I'm not blocking with my 1/1. Amazing. And I guess Flesh Mechanist. There was a lot of ways for me to get those creatures from being locked down with garbage enchantments. Can we please draw a white source here? That would be great. We cannot, it seems. Alright, well, I'm gonna make you a 4/3. That's pretty good. Like, any time that we would like to draw a creature, I would get behind that as a thing that we are doing. Block, and like, fine. I will let it happen. Sure. Yep. Thank you. White source. No. All right. Well. This has been the dark side of Magic, where we don't get to play any cards. And our opponent just gets to go ham. Now, granted, it's 4 points of damage a turn. So, we're gonna do this on their upkeep, just in case they have Lawrence Escape. Okay. Maybe I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have counted cards. And I guess this does let them get an extra point of damage in. Okay. Yeah, so that was a little rough. We just have more. Okay, we just have more. Oh my god. Well, this is going to be a short video if this is how my games are going to go. Do we have a pump spell? Of course we do. Sure. So I literally have to draw something right now or I... Okay. Or I die. So we're gonna do this. Like, we're dead to a pump spell, but it is what it is. Like, do you have a pump spell? Did you only draw 3 creatures this whole game and, like, pump spells and kill me? Do you have a pump? Can we, like, stop slow rolling it and just get it over with? Like, this shouldn't be this hard. Is it your... Oh, you had 2! You had 2. That's fine. Why? Why did you do all that? Like, we can keep this. It seems fine. So, I really appreciate our last opponent emptying their entire hand, being like, "Well, my deck's so good when you don't draw any mana." It's like, yeah, it is. It's amazing. Good job. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. I was like, yeah, you know what? That is exactly how I wanted that to go down. All right. We have a removal spell for their turn 3 play, maybe. And maybe we will draw a land. Sure. I'm just gonna kill this, because I have 2 more removal spells in my hand. And I'm not gonna draw a land, so that's cool. But at least I have both colors, so I can, like, delude myself into think I'll play this game. Sure. Sure. I don't understand what's happening, but fine. Okay. Amazing. I'm going to prison sentence a monastery Swiss sphere, I think. Yep, I'm going to prison sentence a monastery Swiss sphere and put anything that is not a land to the bottom of my deck. Alright, cool. So we were 13 cards deep and no land. No 4th land. Sick. Sure. That seems pretty neat. Oh, yeah. It gets haste, too. Yeah, sure. Alright. Neat. We're gonna draw a land. Oh my god, we drew a land. Alright, I'm just gonna play this. Because if they kill it, we can emergency ward it back and then sack the creature to Power Stone Fracture. But yeah, so this has been an unfortunate sequence of games where we've not played games. But hey, these things happen. It is magic. Yeah. I mean, not that they really have to kill it. Sure. Okay, another land. I can play this. Make this big. Alright, I was thinking about Power Stone fracturing something, but I don't think I'm going to. If they kill the monkey, I can get it back with a puppeteer. But I am going to take 4 in the air, it would seem. But what can you do? Don't really care. I am taking 4 in the air, so... What is this? What fresh hell is this? Mm-hmm. You don't say. Amazing. Like, just... What am I supposed to do? Like, just... Sure. Alright, cool. I literally have no outs. I can't get enough cards in my graveyard to make Power Stone Fracture and Overwhelming Remorse work. And this returns to their hand, so Sure. Yeah, whatever. Well, that was alarmingly fast. Like that was brutal. You see this? Like, come on, like get me out of here. Come on now. So yeah, I don't know what to say about this other than we lost 2 games to not drawing lands. Like that last game, we just missed our 3rd land drop and just weren't able to ever function. I think this deck was good. Like, we had like a value engine with the monkey. Where's the monkey at? The monkey, and like rebuying it with Hero of the Dunes or Lauren, a Disciple of History and stuff. Like, maybe we had too many emergency welds. Maybe we needed another 2-drop or 2, right? But we had like 3 early plays. So we never drew an Airlift Chaplain. We never drew Urza Liberator. No, granted, we only played 3 games. We drew the Gixie Puppeteer a lot. But yeah, this was, I think, the epitome of like bad luck and Magic being a game of variance, because we literally did not play 2 of those games, right? Like, we just didn't get to play Magic. The last game, we scryed 2 cards at the bottom, so we saw 13 cards without a 4th land. And in the first game, we drew like land the last 2 turns of the game and lost. So yeah, but like, I think this is a solid deck for this format, right? Flesh Mechanist is good. At least a 1-mana 1/1 Death Toucher for Emergency Weld. Go for the Throat is good. Airlift Chaplain is good. These 2 cards are good. Hero of the Dunes is good. Like, we had a good deck. We just didn't get to play Magic multiple games. Anyway, with all that, I'm Bryan from the CasualTryHard Podcast. You can listen to me and my podcast partner James talk all things Magic just by searching CasualTryHardMTG anywhere you listen. I swear I'm not always this bitter, but this deck was good. If you want to reach out to us on social media, you can find all those links in the description below. And there are ways to support the podcast, either through our TCG Player Affiliate link or our Patreon link. So with all that, we'll catch you on the internet.